massive egg. Hi guys, Alex Peak Performance Reviews, welcome to another vlog. I am about to go out in the Alfa, while someone goes in my shot, or two people go in my shot. The Alfa Quadrifoglio, it is the Stelvio Quadrifoglio, with 510 brake horsepower. Proves, I'm sure, to be an epic car. Still haven't gone out in the Giulia Quadrifoglio, but Stelvio is going to be absolutely epic. Like I say, 510 horsepower. I'm sure it's going to be awesome, and be out on the hill climb circuit. Going to basically try and cover as much things as I think that you will want. Yeah, so watch on and enjoy the drive. I think before I put my bag in it, I'm going to show you how big this boot is. Look at the size of that. Subwoofer in here as well, but look at the size of it, it's huge. Well, a huge bag gets swallowed in that. Obviously lucky tailgate, which is good. I do like an electric tailgate, very nice. What I love about this as well, obviously handbrake on a caliper, and then a nice big, what looks like a two-pot caliper on the rear, vented discs, cross-drilled vented fronts with a probably what is a 4 or 6 pot caliper brake, big discs, lovely jubbly, proper big kit, and 510 horsepower, pretty damn decent. Nice bits of carbon fibre, real carbon fibre as well, lots and lots of real carbon fibre. Gorgeous, gorgeous seats as well. Interior is sublime on this thing, absolutely beautiful. And this has actually got the, let me open it, it has got the optional extra carbon fibre seats. I think it's a £3,500 upgrade. Sounds a lot, but to be fair, for the size seats and for full carbon fibre seats, that are going to make that probably shed quite a lot of weight, and you could just say that you're cool and you've got carbon fibre seats. It's worth the money, I think. If you've got that kind of money at the end of the day, why not? Digital display in the inside here. They've still got analog for the RPM, rev counter and the tach, but on here we've got a nice big TFT LCD display as well. But yeah, lovely little small semi-carbon fibre Quadrifoglio steering wheel, looking good. Paddle, obviously automatic gearbox is all it's available with. It has the same engine that's in the Giulia Quadrifoglio, 2.9 litre bi-turbo, 510 horsepower, shed loads of torque. So we're going to basically watch on and yeah, see what we think. We'll put it straight into D for dynamic. Oh yeah. To be fair to it, actually, the we've got someone telling us where to go. Obviously, I can see because I've got this camera, which is brilliant. But to be fair to it, this a lot of people say the visibility in this is not very good. I think it's absolutely adequate, but obviously the rear camera does really help. Lovely alloys on these Quadrifoglios as well. They're 20-inch. It's huge. So yeah, you join me in the Alfa Stelvio Quadrifoglio, and yeah, I must admit, as soon as you step in it, sit in it, it does just feel a little bit special. It really does. Everything from the carbon fibre bits and trim that you've got in here. Very nice interior. Again, probably for the money, in terms of as SUVs go, there probably are some or a few interiors that are probably better, but by and large it's still one of the nicest places to be in terms of a quality SUV. Lovely bits of carbon fibre trim here and there, nice bits of proper solid aluminium, brushed aluminium that feel really solid under hand. The gear changes and the little tip flappy paddles, like I say, feel really, really premium. Nice bit of metal, you can feel cold metal in your hand, which is lovely. Maybe on a hot day they might be really, really hot, and to be fair, it is hot actually, but on a really hot day they might go really, really hot, I don't know, and they might go really cold on a winter's day, but I don't think it's something I'd worry about, to be fair. So and I say about bits and bobs and things that are on the car and options, and there actually is a lot, because as I look at this interior, and I look at my kind of plethora of instruments that I've got in front of me, there's loads of stuff on the steering wheel, and there's loads of stuff behind the dash, on the readout. There's actually lots and lots of bits on this Quadrifoglio. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about the interior. Obviously on an SUV like this, it's going to be relatively important for everyone, but obviously being a performance minded channel, we care about how well it goes. I'm just going over some speed bumps so we can you can hear it. Obviously it's very audible, like it's going to be, as you'd expect, but no discomfort underneath my butt where I'm feeling it, and it definitely rides really, really well. It's obviously still a very, very sporty SUV, so, but it feels, if I drive just gently, and that's in sport mode, if I take it out of sport mode and put it into like an eco mode, which is, I call it an eco mode, it's mode A, it's really quite quiet, you'll hear, and really sedate and chilled, and then N, which is a bit more of a neutral kind of balance setting, and it just feels great. The brakes are unbelievable, but I'm going to put it in dynamic, get a bit more steering feel. Flipping egg. See if we can hear some of that. Just shouldn't be able to do that, should it? Fudge. It's just madness. Sounds of and I'll blip it down, obviously put it into manual mode, give it a push around here. Jesus. This thing's just mad. Do you know what? I'm going around here, and the attention it gets, even from the marshals at Millbrook, and just its kind of presence, an on-road presence. There's something about the Stelvio Quadrifoglio and the Quadrifoglio in general. It's just something about it. It's just got an immense presence about it, and a lovely feel to it. And it just does things you feel, because you feel high, and it feels like a proper off-road car. You feel like safe and like the big boy on the road. But let's just see if it goes light over here. Oh, it goes more lighter than certainly some of the hot hatches we've had around here, but it's because obviously it's moving a bigger mass over the top of that brow of the hill. But yeah, it's already leaving me quite breathless actually, and amazed, gobsmacked, amazed, impressed, infused. It's just phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. Jeez! Wow, this thing is just awesome, absolutely awesome. It does things like, say, your mind can't comprehend, because of how it is and the size it is. You just don't expect it to be so crazy and so capable, but it just is. Mind blown, absolutely mind blown. You can soften up the dampeners, which is quite nice. So obviously these cars have active dampeners, so as you change the modes, you will actively get a kind of different feel from the suspension, which is great. So when you put it in comfort, you definitely notice it softening off. It's the same as the map, the same as the steering input. So let me get to basically that. The gearbox is really, really good. It's not quite on the level of the Volkswagen Audi Group DSG box, but it's a brilliant box. Very quick shifting, changing, holding gears when it needs to. Feels very, very nice. And let's give it a bit more. Oh, that sounds nice, doesn't it, as well? Let's see if we can open it up again. And when you really give it an opening up, you get that conduction roar as well. But I'll tell you what, for a big thing, this thing is, you can feel it moving around. I mean, you can feel the car having to fight the weight of the car, but it does it in such a good way. And like I say, the chassis is great. I mean, like I say, it's a big car, it's a big heavy car, and you can feel that. But for its weight, the car just looks after that weight and keeps that weight in check so well. The all-wheel drive system doing a great job. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Honestly, I am mega impressed with this car. Brakes are phenomenal, confidence inspiring brakes, good chassis. Jesus, it's got some grunt on it, and I love the sound of it as well. It just sounds naughty, absolutely naughty. Love that kind of, it's almost got like an external wastegate kind of sound to it, just like a kind of rasp, a crazy rasp, and it just sounds like an external wastegate. It's just phenomenal. It's true, excuse my language. Wow. Woo. Okay, so comfort, tick, definitely very, very good. You can adapt it when you need to, which is really, really good. So you can kind of adjust the dampeners, adjust the setting to how you want, and that basically will go through from the ECU, steering input, and obviously dampener settings as well, which is through the suspension and chassis, which is really, really good. And then other than that, yeah, really the most important thing is then how it drives, how this would lug, you know, obviously passengers, equipment and things like that. Now the boot and everything else is huge, and the space in here is really, really nice. It can be comfy if you want it to be, it can be dynamic if you want it to be, but it's definitely also a fun car. And for me, being a performance orientated kind of channel, it's a massively important thing, but it's confidence inspiring. I'm kind of just talking to you guys and pushing the car a bit more, and just trying to invoke it into something naughty and to see if it wants to go out of shape, but it just reins everything in. It just reins everything in and just keeps it all in check. And then if you're on your own, or even if you are with family, maybe family that, you know, that are happy for you to kind of give it a push, and then you can just do things like this. It's just bloody awesome. Absolutely awesome. There's no two ways about it, nothing else more to say really. This Alfa Stelvio Quadrifoglio is a absolute masterpiece. You can push this car just looks after you. Beautiful front there, beautiful whole chassis package on this. Good brakes, amazing brakes. And then the car just looks after you completely, even if you kind of invoke it into something quite squirmy from just being a bit of a hoon. The car just irons it all out and just, you know, sorts it out all for you, makes you look like a hero, and it just gets you from A to B so fast, so stylishly, and it's just bloody brilliant. I won't lie, it is absolutely superb. Hoon and right of a car, and it just does things you just wouldn't think it'd be able to do. Let's do a little low down pull. You ready? Here we go. Flipping heck. Wow. It's insane. This car is insane. What a machine. Alfa, you guys are legends. You have produced such an amazing package in this Stelvio Quadrifoglio. It's just, would it, you know, I've driven lots of different SUVs for the channel now, and categorically this is the best SUV on the market, especially for fun and performance, by a country mile, by a mile. If you ever have the chance to go out in one of these, go out. If you have or are in the market to buy one, if you're umming and ahhing about it, don't um and ah, go and test drive it. You will be sold. This car is absolutely class. It is a brilliant all-round package, absolutely superb. No, thank you so much basically to Alfa UK for giving me the drive, and also to you guys for watching. What a drive, what a car. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, like, share, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now.